Peace, everybody. This is Misty Moon, and today I'm thrilled to bring to you another vegan recipe. Every new moon, every full moon, I'm sharing with you a vegan recipe for you to add into your arsenal. Now, again, I just want to stress that I'm not trying to convert anybody to become vegan because some people do need to eat meat. However, oftentimes we don't have enough plant-based food in our diets. Whether we get bored, we get intimidated, or we just don't quite know how to make exciting little recipes. So that's where I come into play, to offer you really easy to do recipes for you to explore and add into your meals. And today we're going to be making spring rolls, okay? Spring rolls, what I love about spring rolls is that they're so cheap to make. Like, as long as you have these rice papers in your cupboard, and this is like $2 at the grocery store, and they last forever. I've had this packet for maybe a couple months now. And as long as you have these in your cupboard, and then you can just wrap anything you want in there. You can even put meat in there. But since this is a vegan recipe or a vegan demo, we're gonna stick with the vegan with the vegan recipe ingredients, or ingredients for a vegan recipe. Okay, so this is what we have. We are gonna be putting in here cilantro, a little peppermint, a little romaine lettuce and carrots, some green cabbage. We're not going to use all of this, just some of it, okay? And then a little avocado, which I've already chopped up and added some salt to it, okay? And then for the sauce, it's all about the sauce, right? So the sauce is a super easy recipe. And so we're going to be mixing in a little honey, some toasted sesame seed oil, okay? Bragg's amino acid, which everybody should have this in their cupboard because this is so universal. You can use it to saute your vegetables, your meats. It goes well with various types of sauces, salad dressings, and it's awesome on popcorn, okay? And then finally, our beloved apple cider vinegar, okay? That's all gonna go in the sauce, and we're gonna do that first. Okay, so normally when you have spring rolls, oftentimes it comes with some kind of a plum sauce that you dip it in. What we're going to do is make up a little sauce or like a little dressing. We're going to put it inside of the roll so you don't even have to worry about dipping it, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put this aside. All right, we're going to make a small batch of this. All right, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the sesame seed oil. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. And of course, you know, you adjust it at your own preference. Now, if you notice, if you normally watch my videos, normally I have a food processor. But I wanted to show you that you don't necessarily need a food processor for everything, okay? With this, we're simply just going to whisk it. All right, so we got 2 tablespoons of these toasted sesame seed oil, 1 tablespoon of the of honey. We're going to do a half a tablespoon of the Bragg's amino acid. Actually, let's do 2. Or 1, actually. We just did 1. And then you don't really need much of the apple cider vinegar because it has such a strong taste to it. So we're just going to do a half a teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar. All right, and I'm going to whisk it up and make sure that I'm satisfied with it since I'm going to be the one eating this. Okay. Whisk it real good. All right, so I'm going to give it a taste. Tastes good to me. Gives it that Asian flavor. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go for it and do our first roll. Okay, now, if you've never done spring rolls before, this is what it feels like. It feels like paper when you take out the rice paper, okay? And it's helpful if you have like a bowl like this, you know, or even a saucepan will work just as well. Okay, so we're gonna put the rice paper in that. We're gonna pour some hot water over it. And the moment that the hot water gets in contact with the rice paper, immediately it starts to soften. Okay, and it's just like you just keep it in there for like 10 seconds, right? All right, so now we're gonna lay it down flat. Now the trick to doing a roll is that you don't want to stuff it too much, okay? Oftentimes you get excited and we want to put everything in there, but it just takes a little bit, like a little pinch of everything, okay? And then we can do just like let's just do 1 carrot, just a pinch of cabbage, a pinch of cilantro, just a pinch of everything. I mean, unless you get rice papers that are really large. I have like medium to small size. Okay, now we're just gonna pour just a little, doesn't take much, a little drizzle. Now, what you wanna do is, if you've never made a roll before, start with the left and then fold over to the right. All right, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Let me just adjust the screen. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. Put this over here. All right, so you see how I have just like a pinch of everything in here, right in the middle of the paper. All right, so we're gonna pinch to the left, to the right, and then take the bottom part and then just kind of hold everything together and squeeze it. You like squeeze it in really tight and then roll. And roll it really, really, really tight, like you're pinching it as you're rolling it. Okay? Then you have a beautiful roll. See? Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna do another one. So I actually had, let's just use a fresh one. This is one I had from earlier. All right, so let's do it again. So we're gonna get our bowl with our water, put our rice paper in there, pour the hot water on the bowl, on the rice paper. Actually, let's see. Yeah, and even like sometimes you find that the water that you had in there from the previous roll is still warm. So I'm gonna pour just a little hot, extra, like some fresh hot water in there just to expedite the process. So that was less than 10 seconds. Okay, and here you go. That's what it looks like. All right, we're gonna lay it flat on our board. Make sure it's completely flat. All right, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit of the avocado right in the middle. And it doesn't take much. And then when you eat them, they're actually quite fulfilling. All right, so we got 1 little romaine. I'm gonna put 2 little carrots in here, a pinch of the cilantro, a little bit of the carrot, of the cabbage, a pinch of the peppermint, put a little bit more peppermint in there. All right, then we're gonna drizzle our sauce. Doesn't take much. Let's decide that over there. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the left, go to the right, go from the bottom and pinch, 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 pinch. Get it all tucked in there, and then roll really, really, really tight. You got yourself a beautiful, beautiful spring roll. Okay, I'm gonna do one more for you. So again, what I love about this is that, again, as long as you have some rice papers in your cupboard, you can work this however you like. You can explore with various vegetables. You know, if you're on a tight budget, you got a couple of carrots laying around in your refrigerator, got some romaine lettuce or whatever you have in there, you know, just have these ingredients here. You can even play around. Like you can use like a little olive oil with a little honey. And if you have like soy sauce in the house, you know, you can work it that way. So it's, what I love about this is that you can like turn your leftovers into an exotic little meal. Okay. And then like all these ingredients that I got here just for these spring rolls, I got it at the farmer's market. I paid like $9 for everything. $9. And I can get, and so far, I mean, I've been kind of munching off of this all week, and already I've gotten eight spring rolls out of this, and I still have so much more vegetables to go. All right, so this is just a really great way to kind of like make $1 out of 15 cents with your food. All right, and a little romaine. I'm actually putting a little bit more on here. See, hopefully I can pull this off. And then a carrot. Let's do 2 carrots. And then our sauce. Just finish this off. right, here we go. To the left, to the right. All right, get the bottom, make sure you pinch it, and I'm kind of pushing a little bit because I put a little bit more ingredients than I really should have, but let's see if I can pull this off. And then the trick is to make sure that you pinch as you roll. Pinch as you roll. Make that tight. I think I can pull this off. Okay, here we go. Another beautiful roll. Okay, and then what you can do, you can even cut them in half to go a step further. You know, if you have some guests that's coming over, you want to impress your guests, and you're on a budget, spring rolls. Okay, let's do one more here. Okay, and here we go. Spring rolls. Lovely, beautiful. All right, and if you want to get super fancy, you can sprinkle some sesame seeds on top of them. The sky's the limit. Okay, everybody, so here you go, your spring rolls. Enjoy. All right, and again, hit me up at Misty Moon Wellness, MYSTY, moonwellness.com. I'm a health coach if you need some coaching with more meal planning. For any women out there that are dealing with issues with your wombs, if you're dealing with fibroids. So while I'm on here, I'm launching, pardon my French, but I'm launching a Fuck Fibroids campaign. For any women who are dealing with fibroids, I'm going to be documenting my personal process with healing my fibroids. I was diagnosed in 2015, and I went on a hardcore, all-natural lifestyle regimen, and I was able to shrink my fibroids by a centimeter. All my symptoms went away. But then I got off the path. I, wasn't diligent, and my symptoms came back. So to me, that was a direct testimony that food like this, herbs, self-care, journaling, all those things can heal the body, including fibroids. So starting on, I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but it's going to be documented on my website as well. If you want to get some more information, you can also come to my fan page at Misty Moon Wellness for Women on Facebook to get more information, or just hit me up in the inbox here, and I'll be happy to share my information. But food for medicine, this is again why it's so important that I stress vegan recipes so that you can have more plant-based integrated into your diet. It doesn't take much. This whole process took about maybe 20 minutes, and it's so delicious, and it's good for you. Okay, so happy new moon, happy full moon whenever you're watching this. Remember, women, that we are directly connected to the moon, which is another reason why I use the moon energy. The moon wanes and waxes every 28 days. We have our menstrual cycles around every 28 days. We have a direct connection to the moon, and the moon's an opportunity for you to contemplate. New moons are a good time to manifest, visualize. What is it you want? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Every full moon's an opportunity for you to shed, let things go. What thoughts, beliefs, people, habits you want to let go of. So nature has already set up an environment for us to be able to expand and to grow. And in order to expand and grow, sometimes we have to let go of things. So the more that you're in tune with nature, the more that you can manifest, the more that you can truly be in your purpose. So that's the reason why that I have aligned myself with the moon energy, why I call myself Misty Moon, why I release these videos every new moon and full moon, just to give us women that reminder, okay? So anyway, with that said, peace and love. I will see you in the next full moon. Until then, take care and be healthy. All right, peace.